The Justice Department just announcing charges against 11 people.
Among them is Stewart Rhodes, the leader of the far-right group, the Oath Keepers.
The leader of the Oath Keepers has been indicted and arrested in connection with the January 6th insurrection. And the charges he's facing are like none other. Welcome into TYT's Overruled. I'm legal analyst Adrienne Lawrence. Shortly before 1 p.m. on Thursday, the FBI arrested one Elmer Stewart Rhodes III of Granbury, Texas. That's the leader of the far-right organization called the Oath Keepers. The 56-year-old Rhodes has been arrested in connection with the breach on the U.S. Capitol on January 6th, and he's been charged with seditious conspiracy. Now, this is the first time federal prosecutors have charged anyone in connection with that insurrection on the Capitol with anything of this nature. What is seditious conspiracy? Well, I'm glad you asked. Per 18 U.S.C. 2384, seditious conspiracy is largely the crime of gathering with one or more person to try to overthrow the U.S. government, to force or prevent the execution of laws, or to take property of the government. And this isn't a common charge, but it is a serious one. It carries up to 20 years in prison and a fine. Now, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office and its official press release, well, Rhodes was engaged in a lot of different things that they consider seditious conspiracy, among them organizing into teams that were prepared and willing to use force and to transport firearms and ammunition into Washington, D.C., recruiting members and affiliates to participate in the conspiracy, organizing trainings to teach and learn paramilitary combat tactics, bringing and contributing paramilitary gear, weapons, and supplies, including knives, batons, camouflaged combat uniforms, tactical vests with plates, helmets, eye protection, and radio equipment to the Capitol grounds, breaching and attempting to take control of the Capitol grounds and building on January 6, 2021, in an effort to prevent, hinder, and delay the certification of Electoral College votes, using force against law enforcement officers while inside the Capitol on January 6, 2021, continuing to plot after January 6, 2021 to oppose by force the lawful transfer of presidential power, and using websites, social media, text messaging, and encrypted message applications to communicate with co-conspirators and others. One of the related high-profile seditious conspiracy cases won by the U.S. government involved the Puerto Rican nationalists who rushed the Capitol in 1937. They were jailed for a decade for trying to overthrow the government by force. As an educated veteran, Rhodes should have known better than to try to overthrow the U.S. government. This man is a former Army paratrooper who went on to earn a law degree at Yale, which happens to be the leading law school in the nation on any given day. But assuming Rhodes doesn't cop to a plea for a lesser charge than this seditious conspiracy, do you actually think that the 56-year-old will be convicted in a federal court in Washington, D.C.? I'd love to know your thoughts because, hey, I love to hear from you. So hit me up in the comments. Also, hit that like or follow button, and thanks for watching.